What's good, everybody? It's me, John Matos, aka Sao Joao, and my podcast guest had to cancel, so know how you doing podcast today. But I figured I might as well ask. I put out on an Instagram story. I said, doing a solo podcast tonight. Any questions you've got for me? And I put the little question thingy. But yeah, a few people answered, asked me some questions. So yeah, let's get into it. For anyone who sent in a question, I will not reveal your identity. I'm just going to read the question. I'll put it up on screen, but I'm going to block out your names. And first off, we start with, once again, but from a different person this time. Why don't you love me anymore? Maybe because you're so caught up in what I think about you. Nah, I'm playing. No, I do love you. I got love for everybody, but especially you. We got a long history. Been a minute since I seen you. But maybe I'll catch you around one of these days. You better come through to my fight. August 13th, by the way. I got a kickboxing fight. I'm going to go kick someone's ass. So there's that. Let's see. Next question. Ooh, this one's going to be a long one. So this one goes, how can I talk to a girl? Oh, okay. How can I talk to a girls but deal with a social nervousness trying to hold you back? Well, I mean, what is it that's making you nervous, though? I mean, is it general anxiety? Are you not confident in yourself? Are you just shy as an individual? Is that just your personality trait? I mean, there's a lot of different factors. I personally believe that go into having enough self-confidence to go up and talk to someone of, if you're straight, the opposite sex. Yeah, I mean, it can be difficult for sure. I used to have a lot of trouble with it. I haven't been since, I don't even know, when I was 17 maybe. Before that, I really wasn't the most confident individual. Now I act like my shit don't stink, but, that's obviously not the case. But, just be yourself. That's really it. Just work on yourself, If there are any qualities that you deem negative about yourself, that you want to change, that you might think could... Just wait for the train to pass. But yeah, if there's any qualities that you deem negative and that you might want to change about yourself, and you think that those things would affect your self-confidence in a positive way, then I highly recommend, because, you can't love anybody else before you love yourself. And that's the biggest fact. It's such a cheesy-ass, cliche, whack quote. Well, it's actually not that whack, though. I mean, I'm going to be 100%, I'll keep it a buck always. It's a factual quote. Self-confidence is extremely important before even trying to land a date with anybody. So that's number one. Number two, girls are just like anyone else. I mean, they walk, talk, breathe, eat shit, sleep. They're just like you and me. They're not some alien entity that's foreign knowledge to us. We know who they are. We know what they are. They're females. I mean, they're very simple, I mean, it just depends on the individual, everyone's different, so they're just people, so you just gotta think about everybody like that. They're just people, just like you and me. So why would you be afraid to talk to them? You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Yeah, I mean, there should really be just no fear in talking to people, unless, you've got a really odd request, which I hope you don't. But I mean, in the long run, it gets a lot easier as you try more. I mean, I used to have a lot of social anxiety, like talking to girls especially. Not really so much talking to guys, obviously, because that's easy, I guess we can relate more, but once you understand that, they're just like you and me. They're people, yeah. I mean, it gets a lot easier from there. So the big takeaways are just be more self-confident and just understand that nothing in that realm is really out of your reach, you know what I mean? I hope you're not being creepy. If you're being creepy, then that's on you. But, if you're just being yourself, you're not causing any harm. Yeah? But yeah, if you're just being yourself and you're not causing anybody any harm, there really should be no issue. Just keep being you, keep doing your thing, and everything will fall into line. All right, let's see the next question. Your craziest haircut experience? I gotta go on. One time, I went to the shop in my town where I grew up, and I swear to God, they gave the cheapest haircuts, and they were so fucking garbage. I swear, these were the worst fucking haircuts I've ever gotten in my life. And I was young. I was 16, 17, so fuck it, whatever. It was cheap. So I went, one time, and I'm in the chair, and this lady's just giving me this fucking horrendous haircut. I swear to God. I mean, I could have done better with a bowl at home. You know what I mean? It was trash. And so at the end of it, I was like, dude, I'm not gonna tip you. It was a $7 haircut, first off, so fuck you if you're gonna call me an asshole. But yeah, it was a $7 haircut, and I wasn't even gonna spare $3 for a tip because she was a bitch the whole time, and the haircut was shit. And so upon me telling her no tip, she was like, oh my God, and started freaking out at me. So I'm like, all right, I might as well just leave. And she goes, you're banned, motherfucker. And that's the story of I got banned from the $7 haircut shop in my town. Good times. Why do you wear pink undies? This should be an easy question. I mean, look, if you had balls like mine, wouldn't you want to give them the most comfort and most care that you possibly could? Not only is the color fantastic, but it's the material too. It's like that dry fit type material. Listen, I go all out for my fucking beans, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Fernando's living well down there, and that's life. So, yeah, that's why I wear pink undies. So, fuck you. Turkey, chicken, or beef burger? Look, right now, kind of had to cut out a little bit of the beef. I can still go with like lean beef. I'm cutting for a fight, so I have to cut out a little bit of the fattier stuff, you know, for the most part. But I'll still have a beef burger from time to time as long as it's just very lean, you know. I'll make sure to also get some filler shit, like, you know, like onion. Like I'll chop up some onion, mix that in with the ground beef so that it's a little bit more filling, but I'm still getting that, you know, that beef. But I do like turkey burgers. Chicken burgers, no, not really. Turkey burgers, I feel you can make a lot more moist than a chicken burger. So I'm just not a fan of chicken burgers, you know, unless you can somehow grind up your own thighs. Chicken thighs are way better than chicken breasts. They have a little bit more fat content, but they're still pretty healthy, especially with the workload that, you know, people like I do. I'm working out fucking 4 to 5 hours a day to keep it a buck. So, but I don't have my own grinder. I can't grind my own meat or poultry. So, another train. Yeah, so anyway, I don't have a grinder, so, no. I do not care for chicken burgers, so beef or turkey. The same individual also asks, do you trust people who don't put cheese on a burger? Or on burger? Nice. It depends. I myself right now cannot put cheese on a burger, but do I trust myself? No. Others? Maybe. I mean, it depends. Do you put the milk before the cereal? Do you put your shoes on before you put your pants on? If you're doing all that shit combined with not putting cheese on a burger, I'm probably gonna say that our friendship is over. Anyway, that wraps it up for the question. What else has been going on, really? I don't know. I mean, I've just been training like a beast, killing myself every single day, trying to get ready for my fight, which is August 13th. I've been filming my entire camp. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is make a documentary about my camp. I think it's gonna be pretty sick. I'm gonna get everything up to the fight, even the walkout, the fight itself, and then the night after. I'm just gonna film it all, make a really sick film out of it, and yeah, hopefully that'll get me a little bit more famous than I am now. But I mean, it's going great. I'm loving camp. I'm loving training. It's a lot. Some days I'll train 2 hours, others I'll train 5. You know, so it is a lot. It really is a lot. I'm training like this is a 5-round world championship fight in the UFC. You know, in my eyes, I am. Obviously, you know, in the eyes of a UFC fighter, I might be different because they go through a lot of crazy shit. They take a lot of crazy supplements. They eat the best of the best meals. Most of them who are at least doing 5-round fights, you know, they have really good nutritionists and stuff like that and sponsors. You know, right now I'm just me with my gym and my partners and my coaches, you know, and they've been helping me a lot. They've been giving me so much help. It's honestly ridiculous. I feel so blessed. I really do. I mean, they've taken me in, almost given me a home, you know. I've had a home, obviously. I have a home. I have my parents. I have my brothers. I have my friends, but there it's like a second family, you know. Eat together, talk together, we hang out together, we chill, we support each other, like unequivocally, you know, so I love it. Only thing is, people might be a little concerned because the other night I posted a bunch of stories basically talking about how I have to change my mentality and my mindset going into this fight. And it's true. I was taking a sparring class, and I wasn't even just like trying to be technical. I was just going in there and fucking throwing hands and brawling and throwing kicks and whatever. Now, that was a mistake because I don't know if you could see my face right now, but I'm kind of fucked up. And that's because I threw technique out the window. I went in there and I just bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? And that was stupid as fuck. What I really should have done is I'd been technical, tried to work on the things that I had learned during the week and just listened to my coach's instructions, you know? And I did not. And so at the end of the night, I was just talking to one of the guys who I just went with. And I was like, dude, if I fought the way tonight, if I fight during my fight the way I fought tonight, I am sincerely going to lose this fight. And for like 15 minutes, I was just in this state of negativity. I was just like, oh my God, like panic. And it was bullshit. I have a great team around me. Great coaches, fantastic friends. They're the best of the best. I mean, seriously. But to be negative around them and to tell them that I had even a shred of doubt about this fight, that's inconsiderate of me, in my opinion, you know, just because of how serious I'm trying to take this and how much help they're giving me. You know, they're treating me like one of their own. And for me to say, oh, if I fight the way I fought tonight, I'm going to lose my fight. Well, then, I mean, I'm planting a seed of negativity not only in my head, but also in their head. And that's truly inconsiderate. So that's why I posted all those stories. I really do have to change my mindset. I have to become more positive and just more ready to get into this fight because I'm not going to go in there to lose. I don't expect to lose. I expect to get a W for sure. But how am I supposed to expect the most out of myself when I'm planting these seeds of negativity in my head? So that's why I went on that tirade. I had to state it publicly. If you don't state it publicly, sometimes it doesn't mean as much, you know, and it is what it is. I like to be held accountable for things. That's really it. I've just been training. I've been eating well. Weight is coming down. Weight's coming off real fast. I'm fighting at 155. Right now I'm like 170, so I'm going to probably cut 5 more pounds. Stay there, because as of right now, it'll probably be like a month. A little less than a month until my fight. Yeah, so I'm just going to diet, get down another 5 pounds, hang out there, and yeah, once it comes time to do the water cut and get ready for the weigh-ins, I'll be sharp and ready, and it's not even going to be a problem. Podcast is going well. We're getting views, you know, we're getting subscribers. I think as of right now, it's 63 subscribers. So, I mean, in my opinion, that's not terrible. I obviously set my goals very, very high. So, by the end of this month, I'm aiming for 90 to 100 subscribers. So I guess we'll see, you know, I'm pretty hopeful and I'm pretty confident in that expectation. You know, I'm putting out good content. I'm bringing on great people for the podcast. I think my vlogs are pretty fucking good. So, I mean, it is what it is. Every single day, I'm grinding to try to grow this channel, grow the podcast, try to make more vlogs. I've been doing athletic promo videos. I've been fucking bombarding Instagram with those. I'm just trying to make this thing profitable, you know. I'm looking for sponsors. I'm looking for people who might want to get promo videos and pay for them, because right now I'm doing a few of them for free just to build up my portfolio, and I think that's very smart. You know, I really do think that's a very smart option, is to build up the portfolio rather than jumping in and giving someone a shitty product that I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know how I'm editing it. So right now I'm kind of just doing a few for free, learning the ropes, you know, getting everything down pat. It's going pretty well. I mean, the progress from the first video to the third, I've only made 3 so far. It's honestly tremendous. I'm learning new things every single time. So it's just growing slowly but surely. Right now, my main focus really is this fight. Actually, I do want to clarify for everybody. So my plan is only to have 2 fights. One in kickboxing and one in mixed martial arts. People kind of get this all like confused because obviously, you know, I'm training like I'm taking this as a career, but I'm not. I don't want to fight as a career. And everyone's like, oh, once you get the win, you're gonna feel this rush like you've never felt before, and I do expect that. But I'm not down for, you know, the trauma later in life. There's just a lot of aspects of the game that I really don't like. So do not plan to see me professionally fight. I'm going to have these 2 amateur fights, and that's that. It's just because I want to face my fears twice, and I don't know it's not really a fear of losing. It's not. I can't tell you the fear, but I don't know. It's just something that I feel like I need to do in order to not only get that adrenaline rush, but just to address that fear of, like, I don't know, stepping in a cage and fucking duking it out with someone, you know. There's always that fear in the back of everyone's head is confrontation and brawling. So I'm about to face that fear, just like I'm trying to face every other fear. I don't know what's next for the vlogs too. I mean, that's going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, I'm doing the fight camp documentary, but I'm trying to figure out more things that I can do to get out of my comfort zone and to just any fears to face, really. I mean, I really just want to get out of my comfort zone, and I want to do it for your viewing pleasure, but also to face those fears and to become a better man. I feel that we do not grow in our comfort zones. I know that this is a cliche observation. It's a cheesy thing to say, but there is no growth in the comfort zone. I mean, that's just a fact. Tell me how many people have made millions and millions of dollars or have achieved some great feat by sitting on their couch and watching, I don't know, fucking, what's that show with the boat, with the yachts, fucking Below Deck? I don't know. If you're sitting on your couch every night and wondering why you don't have $1 million and you're flipping from channel to channel, well, you should probably wonder, maybe I should do something. I really do feel pity for you. I feel pity for anybody who's in that position. I mean, there's people with circumstances who genuinely can't do things and genuinely can't find ways to make money and to grow a business and to better their lives. There's genuinely people out there who can't. So to rob yourself of that opportunity, I think it's kind of selfish if you don't have some sort of extenuating circumstance. There's a lot of people in my life who love to rationalize and who love to come up with any excuse possible for why they're not achieving their goals. And I'm not anyone to talk. How many goals have I achieved? I haven't really achieved many goals, but I'm still achieving some, and I'm working every single day towards my big goals, you know? So I think I do speak from a position of someone who has dropped everything that could possibly be stable in their lives in terms of economic sustenance or whatever. Someone who is chasing their dreams every single day, relentlessly pursuing it. You know, I just don't understand. If you have the means, if you're capable of waking up every single day and chasing your dreams and trying to achieve your goals, then how am I supposed to feel sorry for you if you don't? How is anyone supposed to feel sorry for you? Why are you complaining when in reality you're the one causing your hurt? Don't you want to better your position? It just doesn't make sense, you know? You have the opportunity right now to change your life forever. You could take the red pill, you could take the blue pill, blah, 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 blah. Matrix shit. Well, this is the fucking Matrix. Life is the Matrix. For real. Life is the Matrix. You can choose to go back to reality or live your best life. Obviously, bad things are going to happen. Obviously, there's going to be extenuating circumstances at times that may prevent you from achieving a certain goal. But you know what? Push the goal back rather than just avoiding it altogether and not even pursuing it. Why do you wake up every single day if you're just gonna chase bullshit? If you're gonna just chase unhappiness? I had a job that I truly hated. Truly hated. I was a carpenter. Every single morning I woke up at 5, I got to the shop at 6, and I would be out on the road until 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, lifting giant fucking cabinets into rich people's homes and hating my life. Every single night that I was driving home, I told myself, I have to get out of this fucking position right now. I have to do everything in my power to get out of this position and to quit this job and to never have to work for anybody again. Who knows? Right now, look, I'm not making any money. After my fight, I might have to take on a job. But I'm still going to be funneling every single cent that I make into growing this and scaling this. There's not a bone in my body that doesn't want this. I don't know. I just don't get people who don't chase their dreams and follow their dreams and whatever, to chase their goals. And I mix the two up, but it is what it is. I'm not perfect. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy to me. But anyway, thank you all for all your questions. I appreciate it a lot. The channel's growing. The support is growing. Hop on the Sao Joao train, and I appreciate you for watching. Peace.